The Australian teenager who's being compared to Ash Barty has just received. They will both hope to defend their titles against the likes of Carlos Alcaraz and Aryna Sabalenka. Ahead of the tournament, a number of wildcard spots have been confirmed. Emerson Jones, Zarina Diyas, Elizabeth Mandlik, James Duckworth, Patrick Kypson and Bu Yunchaokete have all received automatic spots in the first round of the main draws. One of those players, Emerson Jones, is an individual to keep an eye on at the event. Australian star Emerson Jones receives an Australian Open wildcard. An Australian Open wildcard. Emerson Jones, a former junior world number 1, has received a wildcard spot for the 2026 Australian Open. Jones reached the Australian Open girls singles final in 2024, losing to Renata Jamrachova in the final. Jones was aged 15 at the time. Emerson Jones, a former junior world number 1, has received a wildcard spot for the 2026 Australian Open. Jones reached the Australian Open girls singles final in 2024, losing to Renata Jamrachova in the final. Jones was aged 15 at the time. Before the 2025 Australian Open, Jones won her first match at the Adelaide Open, stunning world number 37 Wang Xinyu. As per TennisUpToDate.com, Jones said during a press conference, "No one really knew who was going to win the wildcard. It was a bit up and down. I was just trying to win the tournament, but this is definitely a nice bonus. It feels great. I'm going to have such a great time playing it and I'm really excited. I played it last year and it was so fun. It was such a great experience for me to get to know the level. So definitely having another crack at it, I'm super excited." In some quarters, the 17-year-old has been compared to former Australian Open champion Ash Barty. In January, Barty, a 4-time Grand Slam champion, addressed these comparisons while speaking to Australian media about Jones' 2025 Australian Open wildcard place. As per TennisUpToDate.com, Barty said, "The extra attention is certainly a different beast, and I think getting to know Emo a lot more over the last couple of years. She's a very driven person. She's passionate, she wants to do well, she's focused, she's professional," Barty said. "I really do think that this Australian summer is almost the perfect opportunity for her to soak it all in and enjoy it without that pressure. She'll want to do well, and she'll want to play her best tennis, but I think it's about giving herself the opportunity to embrace it all and soak it all in. I think it's be the best Emerson Jones that you can be. Her game has a lot of developing to do, she's only a young teenager. Her whole life is ahead of her, her whole career is ahead. I'm excited for her, and I hope she's able to come out at this Australian Open and play with a smile on her face and play with freedom because that's when she plays her best tennis." Emerson Jones wins the Playford W75 event in Australia. Throughout this past week, Jones has been competing at a W75 event in Playford, Australia. Jones, seeded 3rd, defeated compatriot Belle Thompson before knocking out Mai Yamaguchi and Fangran Tian in successive rounds. Jones, the world number 151, defeated fellow Australian Talia Gibson in the semi-finals, 6-4, 6-4. In the final, Jones defeated Australian player Madison Inglis 6-4, 6-4.